Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm MartialGamer, and welcome back to my Masters on Moron. I covered this game just a couple days ago, but there were a few things that I wanted to touch on in that last video, but that I haven't had the chance or I just forgot about as I was recording. So this recording is going to be basically a follow-up on that and to talk about those points that I wanted to cover. First of all, as of right now, the first patch for the game has just dropped, and it gives us a summary for our armor items, as you can see here on the left side. This was also one of the things I wanted to cover, and I'm glad it got put in. I think this will be a very nice addition, so people can compare their stats and runs compared to previous runs or against other players. In addition to that, for whatever reason, I lost my progress, which was just a few hours of progress, I guess, in the game. Possibly due to some kind of change in the game that broke my save file. So when I came back, it was just reset to floor 1, and it only had like a minute on it or something. Not a big deal. I got myself back to the point where I was in my original game. So that's not a big deal. Just to FYI, it might break your save. Also, they added a damage number right here, so that you can see what your total damage number is, as opposed to, like, just so you can see, like, if you're gonna kill your enemy or not. On top of that, if we go down here, you'll see that the Mimics shop now has well, basically, this applies for any shop. Basically, your upgrades are going to be basically marked for not recommended if you don't have the prerequisite for that upgrade to be effective for you or do something for you. Very nice addition. I like that a lot. There are also a few minor things. Also, I did notice the movement is a little less snappier than it was originally. I'm guessing that's because there's a lot more checks happening, so it does take a while to register the movement. I don't necessarily like that it's less snappy. I kind of enjoyed it, but apparently some people were having issues where they were basically phasing into other monsters or enemies when they would be spamming the same enemy. So let's jump right in, and as we're going, I'm going to be talking about other things that I've noticed. So I was looking into controller support as well while I was playing around, and on Steam there are currently no native controls for the game built in. What you could do is make your own key bindings for the controller, and for the most part they do work, but when you get into menus, then you're gonna start to have trouble because menus rely on mouse clicks instead of button presses, so you might run into an issue there. Of course, you can rebind the some controller inputs to mimic mouse controls, but at the same time, it does take away from that immersion. So there's that. The other thing I tried to do was to... Oh, hold on. What's going on here? I thought there was a barrel here. Okay. So back on that controller support, there isn't anything programmed natively into Steam to allow players to play, but you can, like I said, make your own key bindings, and for the most part they do work. But when you get into dialogues, then you still have to mouse click in order to make anything happen or progress for the dialogue. It has to be a mouse click. Maybe change that so it can be a mouse click or a keyboard press. Just so you have that inclusivity in there. So yeah. Right now I am playing on keyboard, and I'm definitely feeling the that there's less snappiness since the last patch. I used to be able to move through this faster, but so if I'm spamming a key in one direction, yeah, it's slower as opposed to just pressing a key and holding it. It moves faster. So yeah, there's a little bit of a less responsiveness there. Yeah, so I'm not sure how the targeting would go with keyboard presses. I mean, not keyboard presses, but with controllers. Maybe you could turn it into some kind of grid selection when you activate the spell with a controller, and you just highlight a tile starting from the tile you're on, and you can just target one of the tiles that is highlighted. That's just something that I've noticed while just playing around with the idea of controllers being used in the game. Because overall, I think it would be nice to have controllers, or should I say, controller support. Okay, let's go here. Yeah, so overall, it does feel like I'm losing a little bit of snappiness since the update. But it's, I think it's a small cost, since it improves the overall stability of the game, where you're not glitching through enemies. So I guess that's a fine trade-off. I'm not bothered by it. Another thing that I wanted to go over was maybe having some kind of checkpoint system in the game where, for example, a story event happens on the 5th floor and the 10th floor and then the 15th floor. Maybe having some kind of checkpoint system where players can skip to those floors since they've already reached that checkpoint. There is some trade-off, because if players want to progress but they're not high level enough for it, they'll still perish. But for those that are strong enough but got an unlucky streak, they can get back to progressing faster in the game. So having some kind of checkpoints at every, like, say, story point might be beneficial overall. That was just a thought that I've had since I've had some unlucky streaks while I was playing. So it's just meant to help players that are wanting to progress get back to where they were faster. Of course, if you're still trying to push past certain levels, but you're not strong enough, naturally you're just gonna get destroyed. So I don't think it'll necessarily be too overpowered. To have that feature where players can skip floors if they wanted to. This would actually be also a fantastic game to port over to mobile, since you could have on-screen controls. This would definitely be a game that I could enjoy on mobile while I'm on the go. Just every now and then, just have like a quick run and things that I could do. Oh, I guess they didn't get pushed away because they were channeling their special attack. Yeah, but overall, the game, I've been enjoying it a lot, to say the least. It was kind of unfortunate that I did lose a few hours of progress, but I'm still happy because I was able to get back to where I was fairly quickly. One other thing that I did notice was with the addition of this armor, this is very nice because it just shows you everything that you've, all the stats combined. Maybe we could do something similar here where if you have duplicates, for example, such as the Molten Sword, instead of showing the same thing twice, maybe instead you could have just the Molten Sword, like have something in the corner saying X2 or X10 if you have like 10 of them. I think that would just reduce the overall visual clutter of the game and possibly improve performance. I'm not sure what engine this is built on. Oh, no, wait. It's Unity. So there's a... It's probably better to optimize it then, right? But yeah, overall, just reducing a visual clutter here would be nice. Because you could just combine these and then you could still see the overall stats here. I think that would be fine. So we already got the... Oh no. We already got the chest. So I think we're only missing the... Now, I think we got all the upgrades, unless there is more stuff that we have to unlock. I haven't gotten past the 15th floor, so anything past that is something that is very unknown to me. That being said, if you'd like to see more of this, more of a longer Let's Play, do let me know in the comment section, and I will definitely be playing this some more. Otherwise... I'll let you play the game for yourself so I don't spoil anything for you. But yeah, do let me know if you do want to see more of this. Because this is something that I'm definitely playing in my own free time just because I do enjoy it. Yeah, so far we're doing kinda okay. We're taking a lot of damage though. It would be nice if we could, I don't know. Not... I want to try and get it to the 15th floor at least. Oh no. I didn't mean to do that. I should have stepped back. I think I'm dead. Oh. Maybe not. How did I survive with 1 HP? Oh, crazy. Please. Please. We're gonna do the dance. Oh! Do the dance again. Oh my god. Uh-oh. Oh, well, there it is. We got a fair amount of gold here, about 400-ish. I don't think I showed off the bank when I in the last video because we didn't get to it, but having the bank just means that you'll have a chance to find it while you're in the basement or in the dungeon. And by having the access to the bank, you can send up a certain amount of gold. I think it's a percentage of your current gold back up, and that stays safe up top, basically at home. But yeah, I do feel like players could benefit a little bit more from having the ability to skip past floors that they've already done, just so they can push forward a little bit more. I don't know. This could also just having that mechanic alone could also open up this game for speedrunning. Just a possibility, I guess. I think it'd be interesting to see some kind of speedrunning community built around this game. This seems like it would be a fun game to try and speedrun. Oh, also, one more thing that me personally that I would like to see in the game is just the ability to go back to the main menu, because right now I only have the option to quit to the desktop. But if I have multiple saves going, I might want to be jumping back and forth between them. Just for comparison's sake, or if I'm recording things for different purposes, I would like the ability to I would like to have the ability to be able to jump between the saves without quitting the game completely and then reloading it. Or I guess for speedrunning purposes also, that would kind of be beneficial to kind of I don't know. I don't know if there would be like some kind of speedrunning benefit to it, but just the thought of it, I guess. Just having it there. Who knows? Speedrunning communities are always coming up with crazy stuff. Some of the stuff that I've seen just blow my mind. How people think or even do it. How do they even come up with this stuff? But yeah, that's the stuff that I did want to touch on. Is basically the stuff about controller support for the game. Just having it so we can keyboard press through dialogue would be helpful. Just so we can have everything bound to the controller, and if we're able to play the game without relying on the mouse, that would be awesome too. Just because I would love to have the ability to just lay back with the controller and just play the game. I don't know if there might be instances where that might not be beneficial, but so far, like, I couldn't think of any. Yeah, so controller support, possibly a way to go back to the main menu. Those were the main points that I wanted to talk about, and then of course reducing visual clutter here would be nice too. Just minor optimizations, and I think the first patch is already a very good indicator, because this part of the armor summary was something that I had thought of when I first played the game. I just didn't really think to bring it up, because I don't think. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all very much for watching. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.